Hello again. Time for some new arrivals. It's lots of stuff this time. So let's start with some of the new things. One of the major items is this Stalvilla 415 QRN, where Q means quick release and RN means it's the new version with the high tooth count. And it's also FOD style, as there is no screws holding it in place, but it is serviceable with these kind of spring rings. Can remove and take it apart. Really nice ratchet, actually. Not the lowest back drag, but really smooth and a good selector. Another item is this Onyx offset adapter, and the idea with it is that you have go-through style sockets, and then you can put an impact or a screwdriver or anything on this end. It has 19mm hex and 1/4 inch hex inside hex, and you can spin the socket down a threaded rod or in a obstructed area. But the main thing is, I think, is for going through socket style. I hope to use this with my Barco go through socket set that is also 19mm hex. The problem is that the retention system is different, so they fit, but it's not perfect. I will try to come up with a solution to that. Furthermore, just a minor item, 9mm Stahl wheel number 14. This is just to complete the set. 9mm isn't a used size really, but I like complete set, and it's the same with this Ghidorah 7R ratcheting wrench, completing the set. Another neat item, I got this from Handtools from Germany. He was the one I found selling it to international buyers. The Nipex Fan Shop bottle opener, based on a 125mm Cobra this time. Last year was based on the pliers wrench. More new items. This is a NWS item, forceps, I think you call these. Basically, precision pliers is what I got them for. Really small and compact design with a locking feature. Can come in handy. More Japanese items. This Koken tap holder, really nicely made. 3/8 drive, should fit M5 to M12 or something like that, if I remember correctly. And to match that, this top die holder, 17mm wrench with a fits over it with an integrated retention ring. Should be really nice. Just put a wrench on it and you have a ratcheting die holder. What more is new? Yeah, the Haset spark plug copper brush or brass brush. Just a neat little item. 2 Japanese Philips 2 stubbies added to the collection. This one is Vessel, made in Japan, with this clear blue tinted and a red tinted interior. Really nice look. And the KTC. This one was made in Korea, according to the Taiwan, according to the packaging. Really fun little design with these plastic, not dimples, knobs, more like that. Really grippy. Neat item. A new pair of pliers, Haset combination pliers, made by Orbisville, most definitely, with the comfort handles. Yeah, nothing special about them, but a nice simple pair of combination pliers. I got these two 10mm and 6mm Ghidorah half-inch sockets, so I thought let's make a set of it, and I bought the 8 and 5mm also, so I already have the 7mm in Haset, so it makes for a nice half-inch set of quality bit sockets. I got an extra 10mm also, in a bit more worn condition. These two 8 and 10mm nut drivers with a 1/4" hex shank for screwdrivers and such. Unfortunately without the magnet. I had planned on using these for like roofing screws and steel screws, but without the magnet I don't think that will be as good. I'm still not sure if I ordered wrong or got wrong, but I think I probably ordered wrong, since this was on Amazon Japan, and the translation and my understanding of it isn't perhaps always perfect. Let's see, yeah, the Vera, it's ship lifter for soldering work on PCBs. Not something I need super often, but need to have in a quality version. And also PB Swiss PH0 screwdriver. Again, not really something I need, but I like PB Swiss. And that should be all of the new items. So where should we start with the old ones? Let's start with ratchets. Handtool, composite 3/8 ratchet, in good condition. A little bit of color on it that I didn't remove, but yeah, cleaned it up and it works really well with a quick release. Handtools, 1/2" ratchet. This one was really worn and has been welded on. I've tried to grind away most of it, but couldn't get all of it off. Don't really care, it's not a ratchet I'm gonna use, just something I got when buying other stuff. Same with this Kamasa ratchet. It has an interesting design with a switching button, so to say, but unfortunately a pin has sheared and it isn't held in place as it should, so it only works if you push down on it. But it's a interesting design. I have a patent number also. More old ratchet. This was the one I was after when I bought. I saw it like that and thought, yeah, that's a Belsey ratchet. I recognize those. But when I got it, this was the state of the other side, unfortunately. One missing screw and the selector has been replaced by this piece of brass wire. But the mechanism works. So still an interesting item, although not in the condition I hoped for. Then some push-through ratchets. This Schmöller. It was probably part of a kit that Schmöller sells. And this has a non-openable round head design. Then this one, it was in really nice condition. It's an Elora push through with a screw mounted mechanism. I think these are really cool because they are so extremely simple and super low tooth count. And it's a nice handle design. And lastly, Dovidat. Similar ratchet, super low tooth count, a bit worse of condition, slightly bent it looks like also, and missing the drive part. But still neat. And then I guess some pliers. I can start with this Baco one. The solid plastic handles with embossing, and the markings on the pliers themselves have worn off. Decent condition on the cutting surfaces. Neat. And more Baco, this Sandvik Baco, so this is like 90s water pump pliers. It's a regular 224 with the dipped handles and the black finish. Didn't have a pair like this before, so it was a neat addition. And then these HIT Japanese water pump pliers with the tongue and groove design. Not my favorite type of pliers, but in good condition and modern Japanese design. Or modern, but yeah, these are not that old, I think. I do think HIT still sells these. Then some older ones. BKT from Eskilstuna. Tiny flat duckbill pliers. And Lindström. Old pair of end nippers. But the most interesting ones were these. Also, some kind of specialty pliers. They still sell these. I checked their homepage, and they call them Programmierzange. Sorry for my German there, but I think that basically translates to programming pliers. So I'm guessing they have something to do with electronics manufacturing, perhaps, or something like that. Really strange, but a neat design. Yeah. So what haven't been mentioned yet? Yeah. This Athlete screwdriver, just a regular Phillips number 1. Nice little acetate handle. And we have some more sockets just. Belzer Phillips number 2, 1/2 inch socket. Heiko 6mm socket with of the single part variety. So this is not an insert, it's all forged from a single piece. That makes them much more compact if we compare it to the insert variety. And then this speed drill, French made bit holder for 1/2 inch drive. Neat little item. And I think that was everything, yeah. So thanks for watching and see you next time.